today we are going to do the perfect palette tag. I have had so many requests for this for months and months, so I figured it's probably about time that I do it. The handyman just left. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know he was here making noise. I locked myself in my room. He didn't get the lips, but bad news, he's coming back later. So I'm gonna film while I can before my lips are put to use. And I wrote down all of the questions. If you guys don't know what the perfect palette tag is, it is 10 questions all about makeup palettes. I chose all eyeshadow palettes, but I guess technically I could have chosen a blush palette or something like that. But I just stuck with eyeshadows because I kind of think that's what it was meant for. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm just kind of making stuff up now. Anyway, the first question is best packaging. So I have my palettes. Oh my gosh, I need a bigger basket. I'll put it over here. So for best packaging, I am going to go with my Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. Oh gosh, this is heavy. I love the way this looks. It's so pretty. It's like a tie-dye, water marbly. Of course, I would think water marbling. It's beautiful. Oh god, I almost just hit myself in the face. And the inside is just as good because you have this enormous mirror, which is amazing. And then the freaking eyeshadows are to die for. They're so pigmented and beautiful, and I freaking love these purples. The browns are just amazing. So I love this palette. I love everything about it. I love the way it looks. And I heard that each palette was different. No two were the same. So that's kind of cool. It's like nobody else has the same one as me. And that makes me feel special. Next question is best color payoff. Definitely not even up for discussion, Lorac Pro. This palette, oh my gosh. So there is a row of mattes on the bottom and then a row of shimmers on top. Amazing. This, I'll swatch a couple for you. They are so insanely pigmented. You can't even begin to imagine. If you don't have this, I suggest you go out and get it because it is so good. So good. The quality of the eyeshadows is just like, you'll die. You'll fall over and die because they're so pigmented and creamy. I have this one today. I love it. Next question is most versatile. And I'm gonna have to go with my Smashbox Masterclass 2 palette because it has a little bit of everything in it. You have eyeshadows, and then there's even, where are they? Over here, gel liners, and then you have, oh god, I really hate this plastic. I keep saying I'm gonna cut it off, but I never do it. Okay, here we go. So you have highlighters, which are absolutely beautiful. You have blushes and bronzers, and then all of these beautiful eyeshadows. So I think this is the most versatile. You can do so many different looks with this. There's pretty much every color eyeshadow you could want. Best for traveling. I chose this cute little baby Stila palette, and this is called the Natural, and I use this one quite a bit. I love the colors that are in it. They're all kind of like pinky, light brown, very delicate and girly. Kind of reminds me of the Naked 3, even though I don't own it. I did own it, but I gave it away as a gift, and anyway, I'm kind of bitter because now I can't find it. Anyway, we're talking about Stila. It's just so cute and compact. And I don't know, I like it. There's a bronzer, there's a highlighter, and then you have 6 eyeshadows. So it's perfect for traveling. Not that I travel much, but if I did, I would take this baby with me. Okay, so next is biggest regret, and I actually have 2. The first one is the Balm Jovi palette from the Balm. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't ever grab for this. The shadows are nice. I definitely have better. I have worse. I don't know. This highlighter down here, it's okay, but it's nothing special. It's nothing unique. This blush is very pretty, but again, it's just basically a peach blush. So I kind of wish I wouldn't have gotten this. It's nice, but when it comes down to it, there's nothing in it that is that unique. So kind of regret buying it. And then the other one that I regret buying very much so is the Makeup Forever Sepia Blue. Sepia. This one, I mean, it's pretty. The shadows are nice. They're decent quality. I just don't ever use it. I don't like the fact that there's no like champagne shimmer color, because I always need to get a little bit of a lighter shimmery color in my eyes somewhere. This one is mostly matte shades, and then it's so odd that they just threw this teal shade in. If that would be a champagne color, I would probably use this a ton more. I think I've used this one time, and I just don't need it. I don't use it, so I kind of wish I wouldn't have bought it. Best color names is the next category. This is the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette. One of my all-time favorite palettes. I don't know if you can still get this. I'm sure you can. There are 10 shadows in here, and some of the names are so, I don't know, I think they're cool. There's Badass and Girly, Instigator, Gangsta, Totally Fetch. I don't know, I just think they're kind of cute and different, and the eyeshadows in here are like smack your mama and then kick her, but then pick her up and give her a kiss. The eyeshadows in here are very, very nice. This gold shade is one of my all-time favorite gold shadows, and this green one, Girly. So this is Instigator and Girly. Look at Girly. Could you die? Well, wait, you're already dead. Didn't I kill you a few minutes ago? Anyway, the shadows are amazing quality. I grab for this all the time, and I like the names, and it's beautiful. It could also have won Best Packaging because it's kind of badass. Oh, there's a shadow named Badass. Okay, so next is least used palette, and mine would have to be the Lorac Unzipped. Don't get me wrong, this is absolutely gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of the Naked 3. It's all like rose gold shades. It's freaking amazing. Why don't I ever use this? I don't know. I need to get better about using this. I really do, because the quality of the eyeshadows is really good, as Lorac always is. They do some of the best eyeshadows you will ever find. I always feel like I'm doing Scout's honor when I do this. So I don't use this very much, but that's gonna change. I'm gonna start using this. I need to be a better palette user. Next question is most used, and my most used would have to be my Naked palette. I actually have a few that I grab for all of the time. You guys have all seen the Naked palette. I grab for this pretty much on a daily basis. I don't know what it is about this palette that everybody is so obsessed with, but it's just the quality, the colors, the pigmentation, everything is there. There's nothing bad to say about this. The other one that I use all of the time is my Stila In the Light palette. I love this so much, and there's nothing that special about it, but I honestly grab for this just as much as I grab for my Naked palette. Stila Kitten is one of my all-time favorites, so that's in here. That's one of the main reasons that I grab for this, but I also really like this shade right here called Bliss for in my crease, and then these darker shades I like to just kind of deepen up the crease. It's just a really good everyday neutral palette, and the fact that they put Kitten in there is just, it makes it 1,000 times better. Okay, next question is most loved, and I have to get up because I forgot to grab my most loved. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I'm probably in a different spot now. Okay, most loved would be my Marc Jacobs The Punk Trio. I don't even know if you can consider this to be a palette because it's only 3 eyeshadows, but I talked about this in my January favorites. I freaking love purple eyeshadow. I could wear it every day. It's like a neutral to me. I just don't think purple's that over the top, and I love the way it looks on me, so I grab for this all the time. I love it. I've talked about it way too much, so I'm not gonna say too much about it, but it's amazing. It is pricey, but worth every penny because I use this thing all the time. And the last question is desert island palette. What palette would you take with you on a desert island? And knowing me, if I knew I were going to a desert island, I probably would pack a palette. The one that I would take is the Lorac Pro To Go. I think this is a good winner answer because not only does it have 6 beautiful, super pigmented eyeshadows, but it has a little surprise down at the bottom. It has a bronzer and 2 blushes. Blushes are amazing. I love them. I grab for this all the time. I use this more for these 3 than I do for the eyeshadows. The bronzer is perfect. It's matte. It's just the perfect shade. And the blushes, oh my god, So I would take this with me because I would have eyeshadows that I could do an eye look with. Don't close. I didn't tell you you could close. I have my eyeshadows, but then you pop this little baby open and you can do pretty much the rest of your face. So all I would need is some foundation and mascara and I would be good to go. So guys, that is it for the perfect palette tag. I know that I am yelling. I have been yelling this entire video. I am sorry once again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. So many of you wanted to know what my perfect palettes were, so there you go. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Are you serious? Oh my gosh! Where's the scissors? I'm cutting. I'm cutting this crap off. Sorry, got a little mad there. I'm sorry, my temper came out of me. Hi guys! So, I'm not that happy in real life, so why am I pretending to be that happy on camera? I don't know. Hey, I matched my background. I planned that. Hi guys! You've hit a new low. I'm sorry for screaming. This is the Lorac Unzipped palette, and oh my god. It's better, right? You gotta say it's good. No! Butt crack. Not butt crack. Something tickled my hiney. There's a perverted ghost in my bedroom, and he likes to touch my body. What you want with my body? Do what you want. What you want with my body? Do what you want. What you want with my body? Do what you want with my body. I have a new friend, but I don't have a name for him, so we have to name him. Is that not so cute? You can turn anybody's hand into a little man. This is the tooth. Ow. This is the... doesn't need to be on top of your face. This is the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette. Why don't you just put it right here and talk? You ass. Talking to you, woman. She's as weird as I am. You guys have no idea just how weird she is. You guys are creeping on me today. All up in. All up in. I love you guys. You guys are little stalker monsters. Little creep monsters.